Hello, Kalpana ma'am, are you there?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Shall we start, Dr. Sushma?
Yes, ma'am. Should I start?
Yeah, ma'am, yeah.
Sure, please.
Or I think
We,
everybody is there. Ma'am is also there.
Yes, sir. We are waiting for Kalpana ma'am only. Let's
Okay.
start. Hello, Akanksha.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon, ma'am.
everyone. Good afternoon, sir.
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon,
everyone.
sir.
Let's start, Chikma ma'am.
yeah, good afternoon, everyone. विकासाय समस्यानां समाधानं च शिक्षया सहयोगेन विज्ञानं नूतं च तन्त्रतः चिन्तनं सृजनं च जीवनं यत्र शिक्षणं सा विद्याया विमुक्ते यत्र स्यात् नूतनं जगत् means education that solves problem for progress, that blends science with collaboration and new technologies, that fosters thinking, creativity, and lifelong learning, is the true knowledge that liberates, shaping a new world. A warm and heartfelt welcome to all present here today for this insightful panel discussion, proudly hosted by Hormone Minor Degree College Bhimtal in collaboration with Advantage 360 Solutions. As a distinguished member of the Herman Minor Educational
One.
Institutions, our college stands as a beacon of academic excellence and holistic development. We are
Udhar
honored
Sadan.
to partner with Advantage 360 Solutions, an organization celebrated for its innovative and inclusive approach to solving educational challenges across the spectrum. I am Dr. Sushma Singh, and it is my privilege to extend my warmest greetings to each one of you. Your presence today adds immense value to our shared mission to inspire dialogue, spark ideas, and co create impactful solutions for the future of education. In today's rapidly evolving world, academic success alone is not enough. We must nurture life skills and value based education as essential pillars of personal growth, responsible citizenship, and lifelong resilience. Today's discussion centers on a vital question: how can educators design learning experiences that transcend traditional classroom limitations and prepare students for a rapidly evolving world? We believe the key lies in integrating real world problem solving, interdisciplinary collaboration, and adaptive technologies to foster critical thinking, creativity, and lifelong learning. A heartfelt thank you to our principal, Dr. Mukta, for trusting me with this opportunity. And I also extend a warm welcome to our moderator and distinguished panelists. Thank you for bringing your insight and energy to this conversation. To begin today's panel discussion, it is my privilege to introduce our esteemed moderator, Ms. Mahima Bhatt, Principal of Harman Minor School, Bhimtal. With over 2 decades of distinguished service in education, Ms. Mahima Bhatt stands as a visionary leader committed to transforming learning environments. Her journey spans roles as a teacher, head of department, vice principal, and now principal, where she spearheads initiatives in academic excellence, teacher empowerment, and global collaboration. Under her leadership, Harman Minor School Bhimtal has become a hub for innovation, fostering strong parent-school partnership and engaging with renowned institutions across India and abroad. Ms. Bhatt's accolades include the prestigious Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan Teachers Excellence Award and Reliance Foundation Teacher Award, and global recognition through the Center Teaching Professionals Olympiad. A CBSE certified master trainer, Microsoft certified educator, and school innovation ambassador recognized by the Ministry of Education. Ms. Bhatt is known for his unwavering dedication to student centered learning and teacher development. Her expertise in curriculum design and academic leadership continues to inspire educators and learners alike. Welcome, Mahima ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Sushma, for such a warm welcome. I extend heartfelt thanks to Dr. Mukta and Advantage 360 for giving me this opportunity to be the moderator for today's panel discussion with eminent panelist and participant, the educationist with the rich experience in the field of education. And so today we are looking forward to gain from your experiences and dive deeper into the theme for today's panel discussion, that is today's classrooms innovating beyond boundaries. So if I talk of present scenario, I think there's one word gaining
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am, let me introduce all the
Other
panelists.
panelists also. Just a second. Sorry.
I'm so sorry, ma'am, I'm interrupting you.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah.
Our first panelist is Sunita Singh. With over 33 years of distinguished experience in education, Sunita ma'am is a visionary leader known for her excellence in faculty administration, curriculum development, and organizational leadership. Currently serving as principal at Herman Minor School, Bhopal, she has previously held key roles at DAV School and Dr. MKK Model School, Panipat. Her academic credentials include a master's in education and history, alongside specialized diplomas in guidance and counseling. She has been instrumental in designing kindergarten curricula for Army schools and has served as a resource person for the Future Ready Teacher program. Sunita ma'am's contributions span experiential learning, STEM education, value-based teaching, and quality accreditation. Her leadership style emphasizes team building, inspiring communication, and managerial effectiveness. She has conducted numerous workshops and webinars, including on the National Curriculum Framework for School Education. Her accolades include the Best Mentorship Award, Most Powerful Woman Award, Bharat Siksha Award, and the National School Award, testaments of her impact and dedication to holistic education. Welcome, Sunita ma'am. Our next panelist is Ms. Philomena Gonzalez. Ma'am is a director principal at Saraswati Global School, Greater Faridabad. Brings over 35 years of rich experience in education and school leadership. Known for her balanced blend of professional excellence and personal warmth, she leads with integrity, empathy, and a deep commitment to nurturing both students and teachers. A firm believer in value based education, Gonsalves ma'am is driven by curiosity and a passion for lifelong learning. Our strength lies in building strong teams, fostering leadership, and creating inclusive spaces where academic growth and character development go hand in hand. Whether mentoring young minds or guiding educators, she remains deeply connected to the real life experiences of her school community. Her dedication to community service and her hands on approach make her not just a leader but a role model who inspires through action. Welcome, Philomena ma'am. Our next panelist is Dr. Ambika Prasad Gaur. Dr. Ambika Prasad Gaur is a renowned educationist, author, and social activist with over 33 years of experience in the field of education. Originally, he is from Uttarakhand and currently he is based in Varanasi for the past 23 years. He holds multiple degrees, including a BSc, MA in English, B.Ed, MBA, MMM, and a PhD, reflecting his deep commitment to lifelong learning. He has served in key academic roles such as PGT, Vice Principal, Principal, Assistant Professor, and Research Consultant. A prolific writer, Dr. Gaur has authored 15 books in Hindi and English, contributing significantly to educational thought and literature. As a master trainer with CBSE, he has conducted around 100 training sessions nationwide, empowering educators with innovative practices. His work has earned him prestigious honors like the Kashi Ratna, Kashi Gaurav Award, Deen Dayal Upadhyay, Siksha Ratna Samman, and Kalam Ke Sipahi Samman. Dr. Gaur has also collaborated with Nobel laureate Kailash Satyarthi on child welfare initiatives. After dedicating 16 years to the Sunbeam Group, he is currently associated with Herman Minor School, Varanasi. His enduring impact on education, literature, and social reform makes him a respectful figure across academic and activist circles. Welcome, Gaur sir.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Our next panelist is Ms. Akanksha Shelley. Ms. Akanksha Shelley is an assistant professor of political science at Kumaon University, Nainital. She holds MSc, MA, and MEd degrees and has qualified the UGC NET in education. Her academic path spans political science, chemistry, and education. She brings over 5 years of experience in teacher education. Her expertise lies in inclusive education and the pedagogy of science and social sciences. She has presented various papers at national seminars and edited scholarly book chapters. Ms. Shelley has convened academic webinars and seminars with distinction. She is also a passionate contributor to cultural programs, often leading events on various platforms. Her leadership and discipline are reflected in her role as an under officer in the NCC. She blends scholarship, creativity, and service, making her a truly versatile educator. Our
Thank you,
next
ma'am.
panelist is Mrs. Kalpana Kashyap. Ma'am is principal of Suraj School, Manasar, Gurugram, a visionary leader redefining education with unwavering dedication and innovation. Kashyap ma'am is an accomplished educationist with extensive experience in school leadership and management. Known for setting benchmarks in academic excellence and holistic development, she is committed to nurturing well rounded learners. Her approach emphasizes skill building, experiential learning, and regular student counseling to foster life skills and personal growth. Recognized with multiple accolades for her contributions to education, Ms. Kashyap consistently drives impactful initiatives that support student success while creating a dynamic and inclusive learning environment where every child is empowered to thrive. Uh, Welcome, Kalpana ma'am. Thank you all, and let the dialogue begin. Over to Mahima ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Sushma. So now is the time for me to start. I started little early. All right. So with greetings to all the eminent panelists and all the participants in the panel discussion for the beautiful theme, today's classrooms, innovating beyond boundaries. So as I was saying earlier only, that in the present scenario, if you observe, there is one word that is gaining a lot of buzz, and that's innovation. And nothing wrong about it, because that I feel is very crucial when it comes to success or relevance of any sector. It's not only about education sector, but it is one, I think, one idea that connects all the sectors together. So with this, let's start with today's panel discussion. So Kalpana ma'am, my first question is to you. Are you there, ma'am? Kalpana ma'am?
I'll check, ma'am. I'll check. Just a second.
Please.
I think there is a technical error, ma'am. Maybe proceed
All
with
right.
Akanksha, ma'am.
Maybe, or Philomena ma'am, if you allow me, please. Your bright smile is saying that all questions are always welcome. So ma'am, how do you define innovative classrooms? Because when we say innovation, so there's one thing, and in the simplest way that we try to understand innovation is linking it with technology. But what innovation means to you beyond technology?
Good afternoon, everyone. I thank Advantage 360 for giving me this opportunity. Maybe I'll be talking a little reflectively because I need to recall I'm prepared, but I expected this question since it was not asked, but still I will try to answer. Doesn't matter, I will answer. Only have a little patience, I'll give you the points. You know, the first thing when we speak of innovative classroom, what comes? innovation is something new. It's not that it did not exist in the world, it was there. But we look from a new perspective. This is what I understand innovation. We also in our time, we had innovations. If you look at Radhakrishnan, Sri Radhakrishnan, Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, he too had thought of innovation. If you look at Abdul Kalam, look back, he too had innovation. He thought of higher levels. Aerospace, he thought of. Radhakrishnan thought of teaching. Now, why this so much hype coming back to us? Innovation, critical thinking, I don't know, lot of words. Actually, there is a shift. There is a shift because our children are not able to focus in the manner we were taught. So we have to use some tools and technologies in order to make the classroom teaching innovative and interesting, so that it goes inside them just as we sip tastily our morning coffee or tea. That's all. I think that's all. It is not the matter of the cup, but the content of the cup is very important. What is the content of the cup? That is why this innovation has come inside very strongly for us. So the first thing, when we talk of innovation, I think principal has to be the role model to be an innovator. Actually, it is said, mood of the principals decides the mode of the school. I think you all agree with me. Mood of the principals decides the mode of the school. If not, the mood of the principal decides the mode of the school. Very strongly, this statement has been made. So I understand it's a difficult. Earlier also I had made this statement. The principal has a huge challenge. As I am now challenged to answer first, it was also a challenge for me. But I was prepared. Why? Because I had a mindset. So we need the mindset. Third, innovation field has to be ready. The field well manured, watered. That is our classroom. Then only children will receive. Naturally, this is what innovation. Now comes again. Innovation must be something upgrading and learning continuously. We already have everything with us. We only need little more. Now, innovation is possible also. Teachers having exposure programs. I think you all agree. When we talk of innovation, there is also teacher gets exposure. When a teacher exposes herself, she thinks in a different way. So mind itself is innovated, then it is transferred to the classroom. I hope I am striking the point to the house. Well, innovation also brings us best practices. I think you agree with me. Best practices are also brought to the classroom.
Yes.
And I will connect again here. Capacity building, one of the things which I need to connect here, that capacity building really helps us to bring the best practices from other teachers. So again, there is a collaborative responsibility. This also brings inside innovation. Also, one more thing. Teachers learning innovative learning mindset is very important if we want to have newness. For example, last week, one of my teacher went to teach hibiscus. Hibiscus is a flower, we understand. She took them biology, she took them down to the ground, and we had just flowered, few pots of hibiscus were already flowered. She took them, she gave the petals each, and she began to teach. And I think this is nature which is already providing innovation. We have looked at with a different mindset, nothing else. I think you agree with me. Next comes, at times innovations need to be think aloud with the teachers, and that is we principals do. How will it be if we do like this? How will it be if we do like this? So if we start asking questions, innovations emerge, and we believe strongly both children and the teachers can innovate within the classroom. So there is already innovation is there. Even setting up of our desks in the classroom is an innovation. What we want to strike the deal, this is also is there. Now also in-house group discussions also can help us to draw up innovations. So I do have in my school in-house meetings where we discuss. Even today we had a PTM, very simple to tell you. Today we had PTM meeting. We took up all the points. We gathered all together. So we have a protocol in place, which is also an innovation. We have 2 headmistresses, 6 coordinators, and the teachers, and director principal myself, and I have a principal. So principal went her way. I had everything in place. So we had what shall I say, evaluation, and we came to a conclusion. This need to be changed. This need to be changed. We came to a conclusion, made meetings, and you know who spoke? Not I. I remained like a dumb fox. Believe me. All the teachers spoke up the points. We said we will do it. Now, why I'm speaking this? If as a principal, I'm already an authority, at times I'm not in the comfortable zone of the teachers. But if you ask them, there is democracy in place. You give them freedom to talk. They are liberated. Madam listens, and we can innovate, and there is liberty. So I understand innovation is really simple, very simple, down to earth. Give freedom to the teachers. Watch what is happening. And I realized within half an hour, we had finished the meetings. We solved out the matters. We put things in place. This subject is not okay. This subject teaching is not okay. This evaluation is not okay. And finally, we came to a conclusion. So I believe very strongly in democracy and functioning in a democratic way. One more thing. Innovation also gives you owning of the responsibility of what you do. Yes, if goes right, I am there. If goes wrong, I am there. So this owning of the responsibility also will help. While innovating, let us fail. Nothing wrong. Abdul Kalam, I think, failed so many times. Sachin Tendulkar lost some. Amitabh Bachchan says, I didn't have good voice when I had to speak the orations in the cinema. But he is one of the best speakers today because he failed. He was humiliated. He came up. So I also tell the teachers, please fail, but bezati karna mat. Do not humiliate each other when somebody makes mistake.
Well said, ma'am. Well said.
But we need to speak up so that teachers will not feel humiliated. Same thing with the child. Same thing with the child. Next, why innovation comes in? When there is a passion to think. Yes, there is a subject called theory of knowledge in our capacity building. What is theory of knowledge? Giving you or giving anyone the capacity to think. Why am I doing? So if there is no passion, I will not innovate, believe me, because I need dedication and passion. So I'll begin to think, why am I doing? What am I doing? Who is the ultimate beneficiary? These points also are very important. One more thing, when we have innovation, again, maybe it is a repetition, engage teachers in policy making. Ma'am, innovations plenty will come. I'm enjoying this liberty here in my school. I tell the teacher, innovative, including these days, the co-curricular activity which has to happen next year is tabulated, structured by the teachers, groups are made. Believe me, there is a show flow whole day. It goes on, they structure, they do, and it is their package. They have to accept. Fail, no problem, but we may have made the trial. So the whole group is bound to accept. Again, there is democracy in place. Now comes again, we were also talking about if there is innovation, we also need trainings. So I always encourage teachers, you use any online tools or any websites. And one I liked, maybe I am not biased with it, I love Surasa website. Surasa. I attend Surasa meetings. Believe me, teachers, when I have time, because there are recorded things. Last year I was a member, now I am not. But they keep on calling me, ma'am, you can join in. So what I do is, I ask the teachers, go for Surasa. There is also Edify, I think, Edify or Edify, whatever you call it. Then there is also GEG, Delhi, Ahmedabad, as well as Delhi and Ahmedabad. You know, they do a lot of work. And who are they? Educators. They do a lot. Now, innovation also helps you to reduce paperwork. Now, I'll be going little fast. Mechanism is in place. Planning is already in place. So naturally, you will, if you reduce the paperwork, we have started software, all software in NLP, including the lesson plans, and we have been able to gain a lot of time. Now there should be observation of the teachers, but it should not be non-threatening. Please, I request everybody, anybody is following this one, weekly, monthly observations, evaluation and feedback should be non-threatening to the teachers. It is only improvement in mind. I also, one more thing, ask teachers, peer observation. They are more confident, they are more comfortable among them. Let one more English teacher watch another English teacher and give their own feedback so they are prepared for a higher level. That also will work. Ask teachers academic growth graph, class-wise, subject-wise, growth graph of academics. That also helps the teachers themselves to assess themselves. Identify areas of improvement, special attention to slow learners. This also is an innovation, which is very much important. And the last part, all those teachers who innovate, we also have a reward mechanism in place. Certificate awards, small celebrations, birthday celebrations, appreciation in the assembly, appreciation in the meeting. We have Tuesday and Friday stay-back meetings. And there are teachers who are doing so well. Also, Sahodaya level, there are also certificate awards, and this year also 2 teachers have gone for it. So it becomes a boost for them. Then there is also in our school Best Teacher Innovation Award. Best Teacher Innovation Award month-wise. Birthday celebration, I already spoke. One more thing, the teacher who is not doing so well, maybe new teachers, let's be very empathetic and show them empathy, gratitude. Encourage reading books. All the teachers' innovation comes from the books also because you get ideas. So we have to do that. Everybody is here asked to visit library because resources are there in the library. Above all, we have to be very positive about oneself. So projection of positivity is very important. Spread positivity every day, everywhere, every time. Innovation is bound to come if a teacher enjoys her freedom. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
My dear teachers, I want to show you something here. Look, I think you all cannot read. Can you read?
Beautiful.
This is what on the Teachers' Day,
Happy Teachers' Day.
and not only Happy Teachers' Day, you know what they have written? Maybe letters are line. To Philomena Gonsalves, the powerhouse of positivity. I did not know that
You
I
are.
was
Yes,
a powerhouse
It's
of
really a
positivity.
pleasure to hear you, ma'am.
And down it is written, spreading energy and confidence everywhere. Believe me, I read once a day. See the evaluation of grade 9, 10, 11, 12 children. And I really don't tear these things. I value them and some of the years remarks, and I see there is a growth in these remarks. And I find myself boosted up. Children telling me there is no greater awards. Many of you are talking, I got so many awards. I value no awards. Don't mind. This is the best award.
Best reward indeed, ma'am, for an educator. Best
Plenty of
reward.
awards I have received, but I don't wish to cite any of those because Best Principal Award, this award, Sahodaya gives so many awards, Principal's Award. Again, somebody Advantage gave me award. But you know, one thing I noticed, this was my best award of the year.
Yes.
Because it is the wholesale judgment of the many children. So innovation happened right with me. Everything is innovation. Even you see, we are online. This is also an innovation. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
True, ma'am. True. Thank you for your thoughts full of wisdom. I'm sure there's a lot for everyone to gain from that, right from understanding what it means by innovation and then how to bring that innovation into practice as a school leader, motivating your staff, motivating your students, adopting the right practices, rewarding the teachers who are doing well, being empathetic with the teachers who need support. So thank you, Philomena ma'am, for the great words. Now over to Akanksha ma'am. Akanksha ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Ma'am,
I think
so
there
when
will be
we
a-
talk about innovations, as I discussed earlier also, when we talk about innovation, one thing that automatically sets in is technology. That is the digital advancement, and we cannot give away with that. But then there's something very important, that how to make judicious use of these digital tools so that they're fruitfully used to innovate the classrooms instead of creating distractions.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you so much, Mukta ma'am, for this opportunity. There was always working with you was a great opportunity, and I always felt very overwhelmed. And thank you so much that you gave me this opportunity. I'm really feeling honored. And I think there will be a technical error, so I will try to open my camera. So I think there would be any
It's
problem.
okay. You are audible. You are quite audible. It's okay.
Okay. So as ma'am told about the innovation, so what exactly innovation is? That is simply meaning that ma'am told that innovation is not a new word. Innovation was already exist. Innovation simply means creating something new or improving what already exists in a meaningful way. And as we all know that in today's world, we are all already surrounded by many applications like mobile application, smart boards, laptops, and online platforms. And this meeting is already hosted by a digital platform. Through Google Meet, we are conducting this meeting. So we are all surrounded by these platforms, and these applications are widely used in education as well. However, if they are not used purposely, we know that they can become sources of distraction. To make sure that digital tools truly support learning, we can follow some strategies that will be effective in teaching learning processes. Like we can use technology with a clear purpose. Like every tool should be linked to a specific learning goal, like Google Form for assessment, educational videos for visualization. So we see that when the objective is clear, distraction reduces automatically. We know what we have to do and in which field we are going to perform and what exactly our goal. So if the goal is already clear, the distraction automatically becomes reduces, and we can limit the screen time and choose meaningful platforms also. Only relevant educational tools must be used during learning sessions. We can avoid unnecessary applications or games that can shift our focus. We should be focused on what we have to do, what our goal should be there. And one more thing was also there, that active monitoring by the teacher or facilitator. Whether the learners are children, youth, or adults, guidance and supervision ensure that technology is used in correct way and in constructive way. We can get some fruitful session from that, and I believe that it's not only the responsibility of the teacher or the facilitator only. It should all be also be a responsibility of parents also, because we can only we can't only trust on the teachers or the facilitators. We should also, as a parents, have some responsibilities regarding our child, because what I believe that our child is only spending his 5 to 6 hours in a school, and the rest of the 18 hours he's spending with us. So we have to notice everything, that what he's going to perform, which application he has in his mobile or in laptop, because we are just looking after that these days. Students are more into online platforms, online games, and many social networking sites, that is Facebook, YouTube, and many more things. Instagrams are also there, and these are more provoking students towards suicidal attempts also. So I believe that parents should also focus on that also, that they should limit their screen time. They should notice on what exactly our child is going to perform. It's not responsibility of the teacher, right? And establish digital discipline also, that clear rules should be set regarding what exactly our going child is going to perform, what exactly our child is objective is there, when the device is used, what exactly is using, when why it is used. If he has given some of the project, it is used for that only, or he is using something else maybe. So we should monitor on that thing also, for how long it is used. This prevent misuse and keep attention on learning. And we should encourage active participation instead of passive screen use. Like learning becomes more engaging when digital tools are used for quizzes, polls, group tasks, and presentation. This keeps learner attentive and involved. He should not only focus on what the screen is going with that, or what something is playing on the screen, but he should also participate in quiz like these, a group discussion, presentations also. We should select tools based on learning needs and age group. Like simple applications can be used for younger learners, while more advanced platforms can be used for older learners and professionals. And digital views that enhance learning for adult learners. Adult learner, I'm just talking about adult more because we have to deal with adults only, as I'm working in Kumaon University. So we have to deal with the students who are already passed out of their 12th and few students are there who have already graduated, and many of students are also there who have postgraduates graduates also. So we have to deal with them also. So that's why I'm talking about adults also here, that adults learn differently from children and need purposeful, flexible, and practical use of technology. Like real life and practical application, digital tools should be used for solving real problems through case study, because in when we talk about research, the case studies, and many of the you have must be known about case study, so I will not explain that what exactly a case study is. So for solving real problems through case studies, online simulations, situational tasks, the student can solve their problems without distracting their mind. Self-paced learning is also important because recorded lectures, e-resources, and learning management system helps adults study according to their own time and comfort zone. Discussion based digital use can be also be enhanced, or can be used for adults to stay focused when technology is used for online group discussions, virtual meetings, and interactive quizzes. So what I believe that digital tool enhance learning when they serve a specific learning purpose. They are used if they are used in the guidance and with time limits, they can encourage active participation rather than distracting the students, or rather than distracting from our goals. So if they will use in a particular way, in a particular set reach goals, so they can be fruitful us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Akansha ma'am, for letting us know some of the e-platforms where the children can be productively engaged for using the digital tools for innovative reasons.
Thank you, ma'am.
I totally agree, and so I feel other participant and panelists would also do that. It's a shared responsibility of the parents, guardians, and the teachers in being the stakeholders in taking the children, hand holding the children, so that they make the best use of the available technological advancement for coming up with the innovative ideas and
And one more
setting the
thing, sorry,
right
ma'am, for
objectives.
interrupting.
It's okay. Setting the right objectives right in the beginning, where we identify what are the objectives and what are the learning outcomes. I think that sets the clear path for even the children to know that how we need to progress. Yes, ma'am, you were saying something.
I was also like to mention that today, in the today's generation, as we all know, that Gen Zs are also in trend. So they were asking for privacy. So parents should limit their privacy to a particular time. That in our times, we don't have any kind of privacy. We used to live in a 1 BHK or 2 BHK room, and there were a lot of people or family members are also there, around 6 or 7 family members, or maybe less or more can also, we can say that. So we don't have any kind of privacy. We don't know, we are sharing rooms with our siblings, we are sharing many household works with our parents, so we don't have any kind of privacy. But today's generation, they are asking for privacy, and for their private time they can maybe can misuse the digital platforms also. Because as I was going through my Facebooks, I was just went through a video, and it was just showing that there was a child of around 11 or 12 years of age, and he was good just playing a video game, online video game was there. So he know how to play that. And what he did, he just the game was asking for I think amount of something 5 lakh or 6 lakhs, and he just put it out the uh, password. And he know how to use Google Pay, or how to use the what are the pins of the debit cards or credit cards, and he just swipe away, and he just the I think 5 or 6 lakhs of amount was debited from their parents accounts. So parents should know what exactly the child is doing. This should be also very important. It's not a responsibility of a teacher and the tutor, it's also a responsibility of shared responsibility of the parents
Well
also.
said. Well said, Akansha ma'am. Well
Thank
said.
you, ma'am.
You, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, Sunita, ma'am. So we are talking about innovation. We are talking about the teacher's role. We are talking about the principal's role. But then the children, our students, are actually the main stakeholders when it comes to bringing innovation in present time. So, ma'am, I just want to understand your views. What is the role of school to encourage children to become co-creators of their own innovative journey? Uh, what is the extent that we give liberty to the children to come up with the creative ideas? I mean, how do you encourage children in your school? Ma'am, you're on mute. Ma'am, you're on mute. Sorry.
Yes, Mahima, this question is very close to my heart because when I'm with my students, I think like a mother also, as a teacher also, as a principal also. And all the panelists, we talk about the innovation, what is new and trend, and the role of media and smart classes and the digital platform, which is good or some way it is bad also for our students. And we all know that now the child is having more information than a teacher because he is getting the information from the various sources. And Philomena ma'am, also I really agree with you. We have to decide the role of the teacher, the role of the principal. Accordingly, learning will take place in the school. So we principals set the tone of the school. I really appreciate your words. And Mahima, I want to add on this. Innovation, we talk about the innovation. Innovation is there from the very beginning. When I was in school, there was innovation also. And in the mid of the time when I joined in, when I talk about 2000, 2005, there was innovation. But now there is need to talk about the innovation. Why? Because children are more aware, more smart. So we definitely, if we want to come up to their expectation, then we have to think more about it. And we talk about this. And there is need for capacity building workshop or update the teacher with the latest trend. And now our classes are the digital platform make available for the children, like virtual and augmented reality, gamification, and smart class, and online collaboration tools are there. There are different platforms like Byju's and Physics Wala and Class Plus. So children are aware about this. So now this is the role of the teacher and the principal, how to involve our students to make the learning best in the school or achieve the 100% learning outcome, as we all principals give the target to our teachers, because parents are also aware. They're expecting best marks for their students. And as a principal, we are also expecting from the teachers that learning in the class should achieve the 100% learning outcome in the class. So how we can make the difference and how we can create the students involved in this. So Mahima, what I experienced, that children would love to be part of this learning journey. Recently, I experienced in the Teachers' Day and Gandhi Jayanti, I decided to give the Teachers' Day responsibility to my class 12th A and Gandhi Jayanti to my class 12th B. Really, they have done wonderful job because they have been given a responsibility. This comes accountability, planning, lot of brainstorming was there, critical thinking was there. So let the children be part of this journey. Only then I can say that they will be the equal partner of the school. What we can do in this, student-led projects, we can add on this. Choice-based learning, feedback and reflection. That is really very important. And as in the parents-teacher meet, we are getting feedback from the parents, but it is very important to get the feedback from the students also. Get their point of view also. What is their reflection in the classroom teaching? We can give them projects in the classroom. We can even divide the class into 3 groups. And in one group, they can do the brainstorming. They can, the best thing what I experienced, when I asked you what you learned, children, from this activity, they were saying, ma'am, there were some gaps. So the best part I learned from my student is they can identify the gaps so that they can make improvement further in the next time. Mahima, what I noticed is children now these days, children are not accepting negative feedback. And now we are talking about the life skills. why in all the schools, education system is talking about the life skill. Because our children are not ready to accept the negative feedback, any thing which is not suited them. They always want to listen the best. So I add on life skill. I want to collaborate life skill also there. So I want all the schools, all the principals and my teachers, we should make the students equal partners of our education system. We always talk about the parents are the partner, all stakeholders. We all are here for the betterment of our students. So let them be the part of the school. Let them make the partner and have trust, collaboration. And definitely this will work. And then we can talk about the 100% learning outcome. Because being in this profession from last 32 years, I'm very close to my students. So this is from my side. Let the children be co-creator of this learning journey.
Very well said, Sunita.
Thank you,
Listening to
Sunita ma'am.
made me like-
Mahima, when I talk about the children,
Seriously, your words flow like music to ears.
It
ma'am.
becomes overwhelming. Yes,
Yeah.
I understand. For an educator,
Because
for
I
an educator at
experienced
heart.
with my 12th class, very notorious class, and in 8th or 9th class, they gave me very negative feedback. And every time we used to take the feedback for the teachers, for the principal, there is a mechanism in the school. So I was the bad principal. But I still working with these children. Now they are in class 12th and they are saying, ma'am, we don't want to leave this school. And now I am the best principal, according to them. So
It
this
happens,
is my
it
achievement.
happens.
This is my achievement.
Ma'am, it happens with us also, as I was a part of a HTC college before in Kumaon University. So we feel the same with Mukta ma'am also. I never want to leave this institution before, as she was really a good person and a good leader.
Thank you.
And Philomena ma'am, I really like your words. This is the real achievement for a teacher, for a principal. When their students say something good about
Honestly,
the
it's our bonus.
teacher, this is the, I think this is the best award.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So, not seeing teachers and student as usually it happens is the team of teachers and the team of students is often seen as, and the opponents actually. So they are seen as two opposing teams competing with each other, where they are into fault finding. Teachers always are into, this is, something that you are not doing, you should do it like that. And students also have expectations that teachers should, teach us in the way that we want to. So with this, I think in present time, it is very important understanding that yes, every coming generation has a level up intellect than that what we were, because the exposure is more. So giving them more of opportunity, as you said, Sunita ma'am, empowering them to take decisions and holding them responsible, taking them, allowing them to take ownership for their decisions and actions is, I think, which is
And trust your students.
Trusting the students.
Can I talk a word, ma'am?
Now,
Sure, Philomena ma'am. Why
Ma'am,
not?
actually, what Sunita ma'am was telling is very, very right. Last week, we are thinkers actually. We leaders are thinkers.
Yes.
Actually, our plans emerge from our thinking. Last week, I was thinking our school should come to a maturity in such a way that it should be led by the children. How much is really our responsibility or role, not the responsibility, role of a teacher in the classroom? Sunita ma'am was telling so many apps. Teacher is only a facilitator.
Yes.
Nothing to invention comes like this. Every Monday, children of the house heads, all the house heads, and the assistants meet and they find out what was right this week and what went wrong, what to be rectified, including the inventory. In this school, it has come to that now. And we get right and left what the teachers are also doing. And I find this sort of transparency is required because the same children will be the future leaders in India.
Yes, ma'am, right. I think Gaur sir is waiting. Thank you, Ilovina. Thank you. Super.
Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, Gaur sir. So, having talked so much about innovation, the digital tools, so we can look forward to many new careers, many new areas of opportunity coming up for the children. So, how do you prepare your children in the present time? Because many of the present career choices, I think they're gonna be obsolete in the coming time. So, how are you preparing your children in present time to be ready for the career and challenges that they might have in next 5 years?
Oh, thank you very much, Mahima. First of all, a very warm afternoon to all the panelists, all the people, those who are connected to this virtual platform. I'm Dr. A.P. Gaur, Dr. Ambika Prasad Gaur, the principal of Harman Mane School, Varanasi. I'll be starting with some saying from a great mind, that education is the ability to listen to almost anything without losing your confidence or your temper. So, Mahima, we are preparing the children. We have been the teachers, we will be the teachers, we will always be the teachers. Our teachers have also done the same thing, we are doing the same thing. And our next generation, the teachers, new generation of the teachers will also do the same thing, right? So we are the innovators in one or the other way. There have been innovations always, even, during our lifetime. I being the principal and, an educator, I must say, educator and educationist for the last 33, 34 years. I've also seen many innovations. I have seen many education policies. I have seen many NCF, etc., etc., and all directed towards one thing only, that how to make our future generation ready, right? How to make the students future ready. So being the master trainer of the CBSE with having more than 100 sessions of CBSE online, offline and all, I can count plenty of the innovative ideas being propagated by CBSE, right? All these sort of trainings, online, offline, the discourses or the CVPs on classroom management, connecting and communicating with parents, then inclusive education and theory of knowledge, as one of the speakers has already told. So many things, in fact. So this all towards preparing the children for the coming challenges. We talk a lot about the critical thinking, creativity, etc. That's the part of the 21st century skills. I think Sunita ma'am has she gave some hint on life skill education. So, so far as this main crux of the question being asked by Mahima is concerned, so Mahima, we'll emphasize, and we are emphasizing on the critical thinking, creativity, problem solving, and collaboration. These are transferable skills, and they are crucial for addressing the future and unpredictable context also. Once our children are ready with those 21st century skills. So we are doing it, we have been doing it, and gradually, our children with while we're imparting this 4 C's, basically, I call them 4 C deliberately, because our emphasis on these 4 C's only, these 21st century skills, जो 4 C's हमारी हैं, तो children are getting ready for the future. Then second one can be, fostering curiosity and a lifelong learning mindset. So the students become self-directed learners who can reskill and adapt effectively to new fields and situations. We can develop, and we are developing, digital literacy and a comfort with emerging technologies to ensure students can navigate new work environment and tools as they arise, as and when they arise. So far as certain curriculum and pedagogical contexts are concerned, so we are integrating art and interdisciplinary projects and blending them with science, philosophy, and humanities, encouraging flexible thinking beyond rigid subject boundaries. The time has gone when, we are confined within the four walls. It is much, much more than that. We are integrating the art education, right? Art developed curriculum, art enhanced curriculum, etc., etc. Then using the real world problems and project based learning to stimulate complex, evolving scenarios, allowing the students to practice innovation and resilience. This word resilience is the focus these days. We keep on talking about the innovation and resilience also. And one of the major achievement of a teacher, once the teacher is able to develop resilience, or to help the children develop resilience, it will be a great help to the students also, to everybody, right? Resilience is such a word, simply it looks very simple word, but it's very complex word. Once resilience is developed, means I think everything is developed. Then we have to build, or we are building strong social emotional skills, right? Through the communication, through empathy, through ethical reasoning, so that the children are prepared to diverse teams and global workplace dynamics. Ultimately, the future is like that. The entire world is a market now. And we are in such a situation where the children cannot be confined within a boundary of a particular nation or the boundary of a particular state. Is more sort of the global education now. And from the educators' approach, our approach, we have to guide these students, right? As mentors and facilitators, we are the more of the mentors, more of the facilitators rather than being the mentors. We are the facilitators. There was a time that when a teacher was a friend, philosopher, and guide. But we are not the friends, we are not the philosopher, we are not the guides. We are the facilitators now, more of a facilitators. We are encouraging the autonomy and experimentation rather than just delivering contents. I hope everybody will agree to this, that, we have to encourage the autonomy among the students and experimentations rather than just delivering the contents. The contents are plenty of them, right? There are so many platforms available and they know better than us. The young generation knows better than us. Then we have to encourage reflective practices. Yes, I think reflective practice पहले भी कोई वक्त मैंने से पहले बात किए हैं यहाँ पे. I think Philomena मैम ने बात की, उन्होंने सब कुछ कवर कर लिया था एक्चुअली. हमें इतना बोलने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. ठीक है, wonderful मैम. It's in the very good context actually जो मैं कह रहा हूँ. आपने सब कुछ कवर कर लिया था इसमें. तो वही बात है ना कि experimentations and then we are talking about reflective practices. And another thing that is to be emphasized upon is self-evaluation. That HBC, that holistic progress card brought by CBSE is one of the tools which will bring a sort of self-evaluation techniques among the students. It will develop self-evaluation techniques. It's very important. We must all know about the SWOT, SWOT. What are the strengths? What are the weaknesses? What are the opportunities? What are the threats? Very, very important. So self-evaluation, right? Once our children are somewhat, they are somewhat closer to knowing what is self-evaluation, what is SWOT, they will be the better future-ready persons, right? And continuous feedback, continuous feed forward. All these things should be there to help these students track their own growth and adjust learning strategies. And then partnership with community and industry. We have to build partnership with local businesses, artists, technologies, and community groups to expose our students to real challenges and diverse expertise. And finally, we have to offer internship, job shadowing, and service learning experiences. Very important, service learning experiences, right? Allowing our students to connect classroom learning with unpredictable real world context. So that's what I think the time has allowed me, time has permitted me.
Yeah, thank you, Gaur sir.
And
Your time is waiting.
I think,
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Very nice.
I'm sure I have not exceeded the time. Though, time limit was not given, but thank you very much.
So I have a question, please.
Thank you.
Right,
Can you explain a little more service learning experiences? I really want little service learning experiences.
Ma'am, actually, all these internships and all, I think we are doing, our students directly they are not doing, but I have been an assistant professor in management colleges in Noida and Greater Noida there. Okay. So we had got internship trainings, we had got, on the job training, etc., etc. So children are the students, actually they are the mature children. Once, we'll focus more on the mature children, this particular thing. Even, during I was teaching business studies and marketing management to my students of class 11th and 12th. So I was taking them to industries also. And sometime, I have even requested some of the industries to encourage the children by giving some sort of remuneration to them. थोड़ा सा एक कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ता है कि हाँ भाई मैंने कुछ अर्न किया है, तो वो ठीक है. वंस अभी तो मैं एक जो है सिमुलेटेड फॉर्म में बता रहा हूँ किसी इंडस्ट्री के बारे में कि ये तुम्हारा मशीन है, दिस इज दिस दैट एंड ऑल. बट वंस दे गेट द रियल लाइफ एक्सपोजर, आई थिंक दैट्स far better. So that's what I mean to say. Thank you. Over to you, Mahima.
You are on mute, ma'am. Mahima, you are on mute. No, you are not audible. You are on mute, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your words of wisdom, experiential learning, reflective teaching, not just focusing on delivering the content in the class, understanding that the current generation is not naive. They already have, there were gonna the times when we used to call children as blank canvas. Today, the canvas is filled with beautiful colors. The role of educators is to just, correct it a bit here and there. All right. So now we have our next panelist, Kalpana ma'am with us. So Kalpana ma'am, we've discussed so much about innovation, the role of teachers, role of educators, digital tools, using them rightly. Now, ma'am, how do you see the future classrooms in the light of innovation? How is our school setup or educational setup or the classrooms are going to be affected?
Thank you so much to give me this opportunity to speak over this topic. But I hardly attended the session due to this engagement of PTM today. And I go through the question just now, what was the question for me, but really wonderful to see such educators in the conference today or this meeting. And my question is how innovation we can inculcate in the classrooms. According to me, technology can make us a perfect person as a teacher or as an educator, but personal touch is a mandatory point to keep into the teaching always. Whatever the technology will come, that cannot replace a teacher. Innovations comes with the teacher's thinking always. If the teacher is innovative, she has a creativity towards his students or her students, definitely the class will be innovative, lesson plans will be innovative. She can use any aid if she is creative and she has a good interest among the students. So teachers, innovation is required first, because if the technology is good and the teacher is dull, they don't have any personal touch with the students, definitely nobody wants to attend this session or nobody wants to attend that lesson. Because we are the principals here, we generally attend the parents meeting as well. Today I have attended the parents meeting, and most of the parents or students want to join the teachers meeting or class, those who have a great ideas for their lesson plans. So personal touch, great innovations from their mind, if their lesson plans are good, ready enough, with the using of technology. I'm not declining the technology use. You can use AI or ChatGPT or audio visual aids or the digital boards in the classroom. But that should be inculcated in your lesson plans as well. That should be properly planned. If the teachers are doing the time pass, the class will not be innovative. And secondly, innovations should be modified or standardized according to the standard of the students. The same technology we cannot apply in the same classrooms of junior kids, and the same technology we can apply in the senior students as well. Senior students have a good command over the technology. They want some advancement in the class. So different kind of topics we can teach by using of different AI equipments or videos. Like if I'm teaching a science in a 10th standard, I can use a very good method of respiration method or nervous system, respiration system by the picture or video method, so that they can picturize in the brain, and the class will be more innovative by using lab methods and all. So according to me, it's totally depend on the students, parents' interest in the teacher's interest, and teacher can make the class innovative by using technology or by using his own creativity.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So I am feeling so much enriched with so many words, so many thoughts, enlightening thoughts coming from our eminent panelists. Beyond the simple question that I asked, I think I gained much more than what I was looking forward to. So, having heard from all the panelists, what I have understood is that innovative classroom is not about a wall or gadget or about furniture kept there. It is about a mindset. It is about a paradigm shift where the teacher innovates, where the student creates, and where the school provides a nurturing environment for all the creativity to take its shape. Thank you, panelists. Thank you, Mukta ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Sushma, for letting me moderate the session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Mukta, ma'am.
everyone. Thank you. And since
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Kalpana ma'am, Akanksha ma'am.
Ma'am, I still have a question, but it is off the camera,
It's
not
okay,
of the
take it,
topic.
Ravina,
Not
ma'am.
of the topic. Do you conduct exchange programs, school exchange programs? Why not we think? Why not we innovate? When we educators of a high level and coming together,
Sure.
why don't we think
Definitely,
of
ma'am.
having inter-school inter-exchange programs when we are having so many things?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, we can think about it.
Yes.
I think we should think
Yes.
ma'am,
Thank you
ma'am.
for- Thank you for
So,
that.
let me
Yes,
just
sir.
make a point here. Let me just
Yes,
make a
yes,
point
sir.
here.
Yeah.
There is, one program like, something I don't exactly remember the name of that program, but by UP government, by the government of UP, and with the CBSE schools. Even my school is also one of the exchange center. Yeah, student exchange is there. So the children from a particular primary school are coming to my school, once or twice a year. And, they are learning certain things from us, and definitely our children do learn something from them also. Is going on. And we, as the, in that Kasi Sahoda group of schools, we are also having some sort of thing, that is, but in case if suppose we talk it in the broader context, like intercity or, somewhat, intercontinental, something like that. So that's far better. I think, ma'am, I don't know what ma'am exactly wanted to say
Sir,
about that.
I want
Whether-
inter-school, intercity, intercontinental.
everything.
Yes,
See,
Okay,
sir,
right.
what sparks me is my curiosity. I'm a very curious lady. And I
Right,
want children also to give that same exposure.
Yeah.
I always say, if
Perfect.
I have learned, why should I keep it in my box?
I'm ready. You send your school to my school. You send your
So we
student to
will
my
connect.
school. Okay.
We will connect. I'll ask
Surely,
ma'am
ma'am. Sure.
your numbers. We will need to
Right.
connect. Okay, sir.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Definitely,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
And this
Thank
is
you.
also innovation.
Thank you
And we
very much.
start the session with the innovation and end with the innovation. This is a good idea, man.
Thank you.
I have attended many sessions. I have coordinated many, but this is, you believe this is one of the best sessions I have ever coordinated and attended. A special thanks to
Thank
our
you.
moderator, Ms. Mahima Bhatt ma'am, for conducting the session with
Okay,
great grace and clarity. Thank you, Mahima ma'am. Thank you all participants. I sincerely thank our esteemed panelists.
Also, Philomena ma'am set the tone of the session in the very
Thank you,
beginning.
Mahima ma'am. Thank you.
Each and everyone, every word.
Humble regards to
Thank
all.
you, everyone.
And all of us are humble, don't worry. Otherwise, we would not have been here. Because
Let us
we are,
continue to
humility
inspire
is honesty, okay? Humility is
Thank you.
honesty. We are all fair
Thank
to
you,
ourselves.
thank you. My
That's why
heart
we are
felt
here.
thank
Otherwise, we would
you.
not have come together.
Each one of you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
On
ma'am.
behalf of Herman Miner Degree College and Team Advantage, I thank you all. Let us continue to promote creativity. Let us continue to promote compassionate, and let us enrich the webinar and value-based learning. Thank you, each and everyone. Thank you, Mahima ma'am, for conducting the session gracefully. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
सर ये मेरा लॉग आउट कर देना, ये साइन ऑफ। हाँ अच्छा, मेरा ऑडियो वीडियो